What do baseball, mental health, and democracy all have in common? They're all backed by the American Legion. The American Legion is not just a group of veterans, but they help civilians, young and old, with a series of programs, with specifically ones designed for youth. I was affected by the American Legion because I was in such programs like Boys State and Legion Baseball, which have helped me greatly. Legion has had an impact on many people for the centuries since its inception. Today I'll go over how it started, what its main goals are, and some extra things they do to help people. According to Marquise James's 1923 book, A History of the American Legion, U.S. veterans were stranded in France after World War I, so the government decided to increase morale by tasking Theodore Roosevelt Jr. and George A. White to come up with a solution. Their solution was to create the American Legion. The first things they did with the American Legion was remove restrictive policies such as facial hair policies and hair policies, start recreational activities, and extend leave times. These issues weren't voted on though, so they created a France convention which held over 2,000 veterans who all had a say in what policies to add. Before this though, Theodore Roosevelt Jr. was discharged, which led to him spreading the American Legion in the United States. After World War II, they helped veterans with support and lobbying. They lobbied bills such as the Adjusted Compensation Act, which helped give veterans pay for over 20 years after their service. The GI Bill, which helped with veteran support for education after World War II, and the improved GI Bill after 9/11, which helped pay for full education after military service, as well as some housing. Recently though, they have been focused on veteran mental health, with the Department of Federal Affairs saying that almost 18 veterans per day kill themselves. So the American Legion was concerned with that, so they created the Be the One program, which is a series of programs that have mental health partnerships and community events, and they also have buddy checks as well, where fellow Legionnaires will check in on each other to ensure mental health is good. Even though the Legion is focused mainly on veterans, there are also youth programs that help people in need. The biggest one is Boys and Girls State. Boys and Girls State is a week-long summer camp that helps children and teens with learning about democracy and government, with them being able to run for offices at every level, from town to city to district to state government. They have chances for people to create businesses and work federal jobs such as firemen or patrolmen, and they hold classes to teach kids why these are important and how to do these jobs well, ranging from commerce to political science. That isn't the only program though, which they also hold events such as Legion Baseball, their oldest event, from around 1920. They hold shooting and oratorical competitions as well. According to the American Legion, these events inspire leadership, good citizenship, and excellence in America's future leaders through a variety of youth programs. The American Legion has helped both veterans and non-veterans through their acts of advocacy and education. From 1920s France, they have helped past, present, and future veterans through their different programs, as well as the youth through their youth programs. The American Legion has affected me greatly with Boys State and Legion Baseball, which I would not have had otherwise, and I appreciate that greatly. Have you or anyone you've known ever been affected by the American Legion?
Oh, yeah. I think that's good.